Now, while Shinde maintains that all is well, there have been various points of conflict between the two leaders. And here are a few examples. The two leaders have previously set up parallel war room offices to monitor the implementation of government schemes. The allocation of the guardian minister roles, particularly for Nashik and Raigad district, have been a point of contention between the two leaders of the Mahayuti as well. Eknath Shinde issued a statement saying that there is absolutely no Cold War with Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis. Listen in.
किंवा आमचा वार जो आहे तो महाराष्ट्र विकास विरोधी लोकांच्या बरोबर आहे. विकासाला विरोध करणाऱ्या लोकांच्या बरोबर आमचा वार युद्ध असेल, कारण आम्ही विकासाचा अजेंडा घेऊन पुढे जातोय. त्यामुळे तुम्ही काही म्हटलं कोल्ड वॉर वगैरे तर कुठलंही नाही. आमचं सगळं थंडा थंडा कुलकुल आहे. त्यामुळे तुम्ही असं कधी आणि आमच्यामध्ये कधी असं कुठलंही कोल्ड वॉर नाही होणार ना, काय हॉट वॉर. त्यामुळे तुम्ही चिंता करू नका. आणि फक्त एवढंच आहे की तुम्ही एखादी बातमी वर्तमानपत्रात आली.
But after a probe was ordered into a housing project in Jalna, Shinde went on to say, and I quote, "Don't take me lightly."
जिन्होंने मुझे हल्के में लिया है, मैं एक कार्यकर्ता हूँ, सामान्य कार्यकर्ता हूँ, लेकिन बाला साहब और दिगे साहब का कार्यकर्ता हूँ, ये समझ के मुझे सबने लेना चाहिए. और इसलिए जब हल्के में लिया तो 2022 में टांगा पलटी कर दिया, सरकार को बदल दिया, आम लोगों के मन की सरकार को हमने लाया वहां पर. और डबल इंजन की जो लोग चाहते थे, डबल इंजन की सरकार चली. और देखो, मैंने उस वक्त कहा था विधानसभा के पहले मेरे भाषण में कि मैं और देवेंद्र जी 200 से ज्यादा सीटें लाऊंगा, तो 232 सीट आई है. और इसलिए मुझे हल्के में मत लेना. ये इशारा जिनको समझना है वो समझ ले.
So the Mahayuti maintains that all is well, but the question that we are asking over here is really all well within Mahayuti? And to discuss this further, I'm joined by our esteemed panel of guests this evening. Sameer Bakre, who is a BJP spokesperson, Advocate Susi Ben Shah from the Shiv Sena, and I'm also joined by Bhavna Sharma Jain of the Congress Party. Good evening to all of you. Thank you for taking our time and joining us over here. I would first go across to Advocate Susi Ben Shah. Ms. Shah, what exactly is happening? On one hand, you are saying thanda, thanda, cool, cool, all is well, no Cold War. And on the other side, Mr. Shinde is also signaling a warning that don't take me lightly. Who is this hidden messages for?
Good evening to all, and thank you for having me on your show. Let me tell you that we are firmly on the saddle. This government, the Mahayuti government, has an unprecedented mandate. You see, we are three powerful parties working together in tandem. As far as this Abdul Sattar matter is concerned, which is the show is on about, maybe there was some misgiving, maybe there were some difficulties, and therefore a committee hasn't been formed. Let me be very clear. Let us put the correct perspective here. You see, there are 44 agencies who determine the MSP of farmers, MSP for each crop which benefits the farmers, right? So the 6-member committee is going to find out which is the agency, the nodal agency best suited to come up with the correct MSP price. I mean, where is the problem? We always believed in development, in welfare of the people, in welfare of the farmers, in welfare of the women, and we continue to do so. As I said, if there is misgivings, there is no difficulty in finding out how to rectify it. Where is this political move? And as far as our Pramukh Neta and our leader, Eknath Rao Shinde ji is concerned, in 2.5 years where he is governed, he's emerged as the most popular Maratha CM of Maharashtra. Only because of his hard work, sheer grit of working for the people. Today also, he calls himself a dedicated common man. That is where he is. And when he says, halke mein mat lena, ishara kafi hai, samajhne wale samajh jaye. You see, the point is when he is given the highest award of the land of Maharashtra, there are people who are bickering as to who gave the awards to whom, and there is a kind of looking down on our great great leader Eknath Rao Shinde. And that is why I had to clarify that do not cross the line. He is the man unprecedentedly, he is the leader of the Mahayuti amongst Devendra Fadnavis and Ajit Dada. So I don't see where is the difficulty.
Okay.
We are firmly on the saddle and we are going ahead in full steam to implement our 100 days program.
Okay, point taken, Ms. Susiben. But while you are saying what is the problem, there are areas of conflict that we have listed out for our viewers over here. Let me take that question across to Mr. Bakre from
conflict.
the BJP. Mr. Bakre, you've heard what Ms. Susiben was saying. Well, that's one way of looking at it, ma'am. But clearly, as far as Mr. Bakre is concerned, I'll give you a chance now. What do you have to say about it when there are steps being taken by the Devendra Fadnavis government? You have Mr. Shinde also in the same Mahayuti government, but now a probe has been ordered against the previous government where Mr. Shinde was a chief minister. Now, this may be one of a first of a kind. It's because Mr. Shinde is right now working in tandem in the same government of Fadnavis. And now, of course, Abdul Sattar's role is under lens. Mr. Bakre, is all well?
All is well. There is no problem. Basically, under the NDA government of Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji and Mahayuti government led by Devendra ji, the farmer is the central focus of our entire development agenda for the country. So if there are certain complaints in the procurement process which was there, so there is nothing wrong in looking at it afresh and improving the system. See, it is part of the continuing governance of any government. If tomorrow some inefficiencies or complaints come for before the government is duty bound to inquire into it and punish the culprits. So I don't find it is being said like you said that it is against Mr. Shinde. Mr. Shinde is our honorable partner in Mahayuti. He has himself clarified 2 days back that don't take me lightly was for my opponents, and we are doing so well in Mahayuti and there is no opposition which is on the ground. So people are trying to find out every small government action is being taken as there is a sort of some discord between the two parties. There is absolutely no discord. PM Asha scheme is to be implemented in Maharashtra, and if you want to improve it, it is a welcome step, I will say. And if some people have done corruption or they are guilty, so they will face the law according to the rule book. So it is nothing against any particular party, person or minister, or because in sometimes in government schemes some unscrupulous elements do take advantage. So this is just a cleanup exercise which is undertaken by the government, and it's responsive to the whatever things have been said. Our government might have received a lot of complaints regarding the same. So it's just a review which is being taken, and it will definitely improve the working of MSP procurement under Maharashtra.
Okay, let's hear what Mahavikas Aghadi has to say. Bhavna Sharma, you've heard what the Shiv Sena has to say, you've heard what the BJP has to say. They are saying all is well, thanda thanda, cool cool, no conflict, no area of friction. But how do you then see from an outsider's perspective when you look at there being issues in the sense that Mr. Shinde goes ahead, sets up the medical aid despite the existence of CMRF. They both have parallel war rooms. The State Home Ministry of Maharashtra decides to withdraw the vital security of at least 20 Shiv Sena MLAs. The Guardian Ministry post is another area of contention. And now, of course, the PM Asha scheme being put on hold, and a 6-member committee has been constituted to look into the irregularities during the Shinde government's tenure. How do you look at it? Do you feel that all is well within the Mahayuti, or do you feel that friction fissures have started surfacing?
Samya, this is a totally anti-people, anti-farmer government here in Maharashtra. And the fissures in this government have started to become visible of late. They have been there from the very beginning because of the way they came together. It was done on the backs of breaking parties. It was done unconstitutionally by bringing together a group of people that were totally anti-constitutional ways. And so this Mahayuti is the whole team that has come together is unconstitutional, and they show they are highly corrupt. They first came together because they had a common interest to get into power. And now that they are in power, the fissures, the conflicts have started to come forward. And one of such conflicts is the recent case. There is no interest of the farmers involved in this. When the soybean farmers were suffering and the minimum support price was not being given to the soybean farmers, where was this government? So there is no interest of the farmers here in the mines. It is only a chance to expose each other and find the opposite parties or someone in the alliance party finding one of their ministers as or guardian ministers as culprits so that they can expose each other's scams. So basically, this is a hunt that is going on in their own alliance to expose each other, which is really interesting for the people of Maharashtra to watch. It is not in the interest of the people of Maharashtra. It's very quickly getting exposed.
Yes.
It's not even 6 months. It's not even 100 days. And they have already started exposing themselves as to what they're really after. They're really after corruption. They're really after scams and only for power that they came together. It was also
Okay,
visible
Mr. Shah.
recently.
Well, even though you maintain that all is well, we understand the fact that an alliance is not an ideal space to be at. It's difficult to try and factor in the wishes and the demands of all the ally partners. But having said that, what appears is a sense of one-upmanship and power play that is right now being witnessed within Mahayuti.
Not
Do you
at
agree
all.
with that? There are two stalwarts. You have Mr. Fadnavis, a former chief minister. You have Mr. Eknath Shinde, also a former chief minister. But Fadnavis now is the chief minister of Maharashtra. And there are going to be rules and his policies and his decisions that is going to govern Maharashtra.
These allegations, I will repeat and reiterate, are thoroughly unfounded and it's absolutely baseless. Yes, Devendra Fadnavis is the CM. It is the Fadnavis Sarkar. But as far as our Eknath Raoji Shinde is concerned, they worked together for 2.5 years. We had the unprecedented mandate. And what my dear friend Bhavna is saying, it is cut, copy, paste, rewind, the same thing, the same gissy pitty tape, the same crybaby, the same victim card is being played. These were the same topic that we went to an election. What happened? They were decimated. The entire opposition is less than 50. So while there are three powerful leaders, there is a coalition government, but be rest assured, all the decisions will be taken in the interest of the farmers. If there are, again I would say, if there are any misgiving, if there were some difficulties, we are here to rectify it in the spirit of camaraderie, leadership, and the welfare of the farmer. We are not running away by saying that all is well. There was a little bit, if there is a misgiving, there is a 6-member committee, there are 44 agencies, of which one agency will be selected from the six member committee. And what is best for the farmer? The maximum MSP, the maximum PM Asha program that which is envisaged by the Modi Sarkar will be effectively implemented. I don't understand why these people they have no projects, they have no other defense, that they only rise with some silly objections, make headline news, make gossips where there is none. There is absolutely none.
But Ms. Susiben, we are not the one who are raising this issue. We are not the one leveling allegation. Neither is the Mahavikas Aghadi over here. It is the Fadnavis government that has decided to stop the scheme. It's the Fadnavis government that has decided to order the probe or re-look into it. They are the one who's constituted the 6-member committee. It's all happening within the Mahayuti itself.
Yes,
you will not have anybody else to blame over here,
No,
Ms.
Susiben.
But let me go across to Mr. Bakre. Let me give him a chance as well. Mr. Bakre, what do you have to say when Mahavikas Aghadi is trying to say...
Last second, the Mahayuti government takes decisions together. It is not only Fadnavis, it is also Eknath Raoji Shinde, it is also Ajit Dada. Together, we are not running away. We are saying that the committee is formed and we have full support to the committee. What is wrong? Where is the question of upmanship? Where is the question of Cold War? There is none existing. As our Honorable
Ms. Jain,
DCM
please
said,
respond. There is no Cold War. There is no question of upmanship. Ms. Jain, please go ahead, respond.
Samia, I just want to ask my friend Susie Ben here, then what was it? Why was the need felt when there is an existing CM relief fund that there is a deputy CM relief fund? It has
But it's
never
always
happened
there.
in the history
It was
of
always
Maharashtra
there.
that
No.
you know,
Bhavna, there were always two. Fadnavis ji also had his relief fund. It was always earlier also there. Now it is
started his
DCM.
own fund.
Hare.
And
Now these are misleading. You are misleading your viewers with greatest of respect. Bhavna, you are misleading the people, the viewers of Maharashtra and India. The two
Please,
funds
Ms. Shah,
already
you will have to
existed.
let Ms. Jain make a point. She did not
It
interrupt
was
when you were
already
talking.
existing.
Ms.
Yeah, and
Shah,
I
I will
was
have to
misleading.
interject over there. Ms. Jain, please go ahead, make your point.
My point is that when the fissures are so visible, when one leader is trying to make, there has been a CM relief fund in this government for ages. It's not today that CM relief fund has existed, but a deputy CM relief fund parallelly created to the same
Fadnavis ji
time.
headed it.
At the same time, it starts just to show what the one-upmanship going on in this government is. It is continuous. It is not once. It is one effort after the other. Whether it is the appointment of the guardian ministers, there is one day your leader goes and sits in his village, doesn't attend the cabinet meeting because he's upset at something. And so it is very visible to the people of Maharashtra.
Okay. Okay, I have paucity of time. I will have to interject over here and wrap this conversation over here itself. Well, clearly, as far as Mahayuti is concerned, there are areas of concern. There are areas of concern because of which a 6-member committee has been constituted to look into the PM Asha. Ms. Susie Ben Shah, I will have to wrap this conversation over here because we have paucity of time. We've given enough chance to all of you to make a point over here. This is not a channel where we have shouting matches. So thank you all for joining us over here. Clearly, there are areas of concern and 6-member panel has been constituted. This is exactly what Mr. Fadnavis' government has deemed fit to look into the PM Asha irregularities since complaints came to fore. Yes, Mr. Bakre.
Actually, I just wanted to clarify that the Congress spokesperson has wrongly given the information. The center has extended procurement of soybean by 24 days when the time was expiring. So she was wrong in that, and she was talking about the fishers. Let me remind her that every leader of her party is leaving, including a senior leader like Shashi Tharoor is asking for the leadership now to take a note of his existence. So when Mahayuti's government is performing perfectly and the Congress is like a sinking ship, so they should first see about their party, and instead of commenting on others, let's set their house in order first.
Well, clearly, it is not the Mahavikas Aghadi or the Congress party that is leveling these allegations of corruption against Mahayuti. It's an investigation that has been ordered by the Fadnavis government against its own ally of sorts to look into the irregularities. Of course, you're maintaining all is well, and Maharashtra is going to have a stable government. You are strong on the saddle, as Advocate Susie Ben Shah says. Thank you so much for taking our time and joining us over here.